JJJinks!
Truck stop!
This is JJJinks and his brother. We move on to Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't know what kind of accent that was.
We move on to Mrs. Doubtfire.
All right, 5 questions times 3. Ready? How does the city bus driver like his women?
I like that Mediterranean-looking women. Natural.
Natural.
Yes. I figured that would be a good way to start it off with.
I like that.
What birthday year does the family celebrate for Chris?
Oh, I like birthday year. What does that mean? His 12th birthday.
Yeah, I guess I should have said which birthday.
It's okay. I got him.
Hey, dude. Congratulations on your 12th birthday. All right.
What did Daniel get on his first day as a woman?
My first day as a woman, I'm getting hot flashes.
Hot flashes?
Yes. Before. At Bridges Restaurant, what did Daniel put on Stu's food?
Hot jambalaya.
Black pepper.
It was cayenne pepper powder.
Oh, shit. Disappointed in myself.
Yeah, another softball. What was Daniel's brother Frank's reaction upon hearing Daniel wanted to be made into a woman?
Daniel, hi.
Could you make me a woman?
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Part 2, a little bit harder. What do you do after you pack them?
Well, you take all these cans, you box them and you ship them. Then you box those cans over there, ship them. Then more of them will come in. You box those, you ship those. Any questions?
You box them and you ship them.
After you box them.
You ship them.
What fruit was used in the run by fruiting?
Won't have anything to do with kids? You won't even date a woman who's got kids.
It's a good one. It wasn't a banana. I don't think it was an apple. Maybe it was... I feel like I don't think it was an orange.
Loser.
Orange. Final answer.
Oh, close. It was a lime.
Damn it, that makes sense.
I came up with that one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What is the name of Mrs. Doubtfire's late husband?
Winston.
Winston. What is the only TV channel Mrs. Doubtfire allows during homework time?
Deep CNN.
Yes.
The only thing you'll be watching is Deep CNN.
You even said that just like that, yeah, just like he did. What flowers did an animal from Bob's Bowl?
You ate my begonias.
Yes.
I say that all the time. I don't even know what a fucking begonia is.
Just for the audience, what flower did the animal from the petting zoo eat? Much to the anger of Miranda Hillard, and the answer is, you ate my begonias. You have to say it like that, at those of you
You ate my begonias!
watching at home. That is the end of part 2. What is the wicked monkey puppet's name on Mrs. Doubtfire's show, Euphigenia's House?
Euphigenia's house.
That's what it's called.
That's so funny. I didn't know that. That's so funny. Welcome to Euphigenia's house. What a fucking monk.
It's
Fuck, that's a great question. Can I ask, is it like a normal name or is
No.
it something fucked up?
it's like it is a name,
You owe me a kiss, Kovac.
but it's not a normal one.
Alright, yeah, I don't remember. I'm gonna go like Eugene or something. No, it's he's Euphigenia. Scratch that. It's gonna be like Hans.
Colfax.
You owe me a kiss, Kovac.
I'm gonna give you two.
All right,
Here's
dear.
one on the cheek.
All right.
And here's a monkey bite!
That was one of my questions I came up with.
They must say it at some point, right?
Yeah, when that first comes in, it's like, oh, it's Colfax.
Oh, it's Colfax the monkey. What a great movie. Except for Sally Field. Turns out she was a bitch in that movie.
Yeah,
I didn't catch that when I was a kid.
yeah, she really was.
She was
She was like
mean.
the villain.
Yeah, like, just divorce him. You don't gotta fucking humiliate the guy. He's a good father. Fucking bitch. No wonder she died in Forrest Gump.
Oh yes, that's why. That was the disease. She was just a bitch.
She died on a Saturday.
It's a cunting disease.
Huntington's. That's a good sidetrack. I like that.
What street is the Hillard residence on?
Steiner Street.
Correct.
Ooh.
What table number did the Hillard family get seated at in the Bridges restaurant?
That's good. Do they say it, or do you just see the flag with the number?
Yeah, there's actually a quote associated with it. It's quick and
Oh yeah, it's when he does the hot jambalaya bit, right? Is that?
well, that happened later.
We go 7. I don't know. It's a guess.
So the answer is 39. And the interesting quote is when they tell the group, like, there'll be a table 39, Daniel kind of slips a little bit. As Mrs. Doubtfire, she goes, oh, my age. How nice.
All right, table 39. Table 39.
39, my age. You're a saint.
Because that's Daniel's age.
Is it now? That would have been.
That's what I mean. It was a slip.
No, but that would have been a great question. How old is Daniel Hillard? Because you'd have to know all that
you'd have to know, yeah.
to know his age.
That's a multi-component trivia question.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Good question.
Okay. What was Daniel reading to Natalie before leaving the house for good?
Was he reading Stuart Little? That's what he always would read to her, right?
Not this time.
Okay. Then.
Yeah, I think she asked him to read Stuart Little or something. Yeah.
It's probably Cat in the Hat or something.
Oh no, it was like her grandma would have to read it to her.
Yeah, and he's like, she doesn't do the voices.
Mm-hmm. But what Daniel was reading to her was Charlotte's Web.
Okay.
All right. So here's an impossible one.
Mm-hmm.
When Daniel impersonates potential nannies in phone interviews with Miranda, one applicant was in a fictional band. What was the name of that band?
Oh man.
Tell me, who was your previous employer?
I was in a band, severe tire damage.
In a band?
Oh, he's in the bathtub. I was in a band, right? Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. That may be the one phone call of that whole fucking part of the movie that I can't quote directly. Jesus, what's the answer? I don't know.
Catastrophic tire damage.
I want to say something, but I don't.
And then that was the one where he ends up with like, Are they well behaved, or at times do they need a light slamming?
I just want to know one thing. Are your kids well behaved? Or do they need like a few light slams every now and then?
You know, that movie's so fucked up, though, all the way around. The court was right to take the kids away once they found all that out. You've been dressing up as a woman every day and hanging out with your kids as a woman and hiding it from them for like months.
And then seeing them on the weekends
as you.
As yourself.
Like, holy shit, dude. That is fucked up. Like, that should be investigated. You should lose custody for a while they figure that out. That's true, but I still like the movie, despite Sally Field being a villain.
Mm-hmm. You know there was like a thing for a while on YouTube where they would like show like a movie trailer but make it look like it's a horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire always made a good
Yeah, I've
horror.
seen that one. It's a good one. It's one of the better ones. It's that pick, and they throw in the middle finger out the window for authenticity.
And yeah.
That's good. It's a good one.
Did you know the scene when she has the pie on her face, and it like melts off into the lady's tea? That was accidental, and everything about that was improv.
Oh, nice. That's like a great part of the movie.
Because it was the studio lights were so hot, it was melting it off. And it landed in the tea. And she's like, oh, there you go. We got some cream in your tea. And he just rolled with it.
You know, how about another one? Oh, there you go.
There you go, dear. Oh, there you go. You've got your cream and your sugar now. It's a little cappuccino. One drop or two. Would you like another one? Oh, there you go.
That's a fun piece of trivia.
And then he just pulled out of his ass like, I'm melting like a snow cone in Phoenix.
You know, I'll say, generally speaking, I was never a huge fan of Robin Williams' like comedy, like his style. It's just more silly than funny.
Yeah.
You know, it was very generational, and I don't say that as a bad thing. He knew what his audience wanted. You know, he got all famous and shit. But he was great in movies and shit. He was hilarious. And, you always hear that so much of it was improv with that guy, especially like all of it. You know, I don't think there's a fucking movie he's in where they're like he fucking improvised all that shit, except for maybe his really really serious roles. Maybe he doesn't do with that.
Maybe an early one like Popeye or something, but
no, that's like all improv. The whole fucking movie was improv.
That's true. I haven't watched it in so long, but then I caught a piece of it at a hotel recently.
He went off the deep end.
It's a fucking bizarre movie. Like they go to this pub or something, and this guy's like, "I'll pay you." It's like a phrase. It's like, "I'll pay you a dime tomorrow for a sandwich today," or something like that. And like no one would give him a sandwich, but then I don't know. It was a weird movie, and I don't really have a point. It was just fucking weird.
There is no point. It's a fucking weird movie.
There's like a dinner scene where Popeye gets invited to like Olive Oil and her family. And the dialogue between the characters is just bizarre. It almost feels like a David Lynch film or something.
I know, it feels like there should be a joke.
Like Olive Oil's like the biggest cunt. She's like so prim and proper that she like yells at Popeye for like holding his fork wrong or something. I don't know. I can't really remember all of it, but yeah, because we were actually in a hotel.
It was in Florida.
In Florida,
Yeah,
and I remember.
You guys went out, and I stayed back.
And I was watching, and I was like, "This, I don't remember this being so fucking weird." And like all the noises he would make, like Popeye noises, he would just be like, or whatever. The cornpipe thing.
That movie's fucked up.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, but then he did these really serious movies, not a lot, but he did like 1 Hour Photo.
Yeah.
He was like a stalker-ish guy.
Psycho.
And he did another one about like, it's like the future and like you can erase memories and stuff, but you're not supposed to, and like this, like you die and like they could view everything you did in your life. That's the technology. It's not a great movie. I can't remember the name of it. But then
Something
he finds
of a spotless mind.
no.
That was Jim Carrey.
That was Jim Carrey. Eternal Sunshine of the
And then he did
something.
What Dreams May Come.
What Dreams May Come was
That was a good
strange,
movie.
but a serious movie. He did one called Dad of the Year. Did you see that one? I guess it was like a lower budget. I think it's on Netflix. At least it was. I don't know that it did very well. But he plays like a school teacher whose son is kind of strange, and his son dies by masturbating while choking himself.
Oh yeah.
And then like he like pretends that his son actually killed himself, like hung himself or something, so that he doesn't have to be like, oh, your son killed himself jacking off. And it just kind of goes off the deep end because everyone feels really bad for him.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the kind of movie he would do.
No, like
It's
at
not
all.
funny.
It's not funny at all. There's not one joke in that whole movie.
Yeah,
that's
right.
funny.
Okay. Thank you for watching the trivia.
Bye-bye. I don't include that.
Yeah, and then I'll just cut to the end.